Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 3rd of December, and today we are bringing in 3 glitchless officers while harming as few people as possible. We are weak, have a supplier, and long blade. A lot of weak and next sovereign lately. Did I say have a long blade? I'm misreading things. We got a automatic concussive armor piercing rifle. Not great for not harming people, but it'll break windows at the very least, I suppose. We got a self-charging swapper, excellent, and some key cloners. Let's go. Alright, we gotta avoid being shot by shotguns from the mooks. Alright, line reinforcements jammer. That could actually be an issue. That could actually be a large issue. We can swap in just fine, but if we can't get out of view of people, they'll shoot us. We can throw things at them. Alright, so I could technically swap in from space immediately, but this is a pretty awkward space to get in without blowing up and then also being in this corner, so we're gonna dock at the regular spot first. After it passes by those stations. There we go. I was really hoping there would just be like one shotgunner. I was really hoping for that. Alright. What's the jammer doing? Let's wait just a split second, see what the jammer's doing. Jammer's turning away. Alright, so we only have to deal with 2 people immediately. If we get to here... No, I was hoping that if we could at least round this corner, we could shoot out the window, and then if we get shot, we just get tossed out there. But that's not an option. Do I just go in and pray that it works? We go down. Let's look at just brief look at the rest of it. Like, we can get down here. We can distract people technically, but we got a heat censored guy, and they're gonna shoot eventually. And then I've got 2 shotguns in a really long couple sets of hallways. I could distract, get the key, and get this, and hope this is something good. And then go over here, get this key, and then go down here. And then I still have to get past you guys, but I could do some distractions, probably. But that's going to take a long time, but it does give us an item. We're able to use the swapper at that point. Probably do a distraction, then swap with you, then take you out, then go down here. I'm kind of feeling trying to do this, in part because it does feel kind of insane. Like, I am curious to see if it works. I think that's one of the stronger motivations for doing this in particular. Alright, we got a couple guys angry at us. We throw immediately. There is a temptation to walk up closer to you to grab your key card. Maybe that's worth it, because then we can pick up the swapper immediately. Yeah. Alright, that's maybe worth it. Oh, I really don't want you to shoot because you can hit your friend. Alright, so you can shoot, and that only hits me. But if you shoot, it might hit the friend, so... Especially right now. All right, so priority is on smacking you. If I can break line of sight immediately before it hits. Perfect. All right, so I broke line of sight immediately before it hit, which means they shouldn't follow. And then we kind of just hope that this smacks them. Nah, it always misses. I'll just throw it blindly because intentionally aiming never works. Okay. You've gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding. All right, we'll do the little trick to speed it up. That's not gonna help, is it? What do you mean? What do you mean? All right, please don't look down. Get distracted, get distracted, get distracted. It's too late. If they get distracted now, they're gonna look down and then to the left, and then they're gonna see me. All right. I'm in here. You're about to shoot. Why are you walking towards me? Why are you walking towards me? I don't know what you're doing. You're just kind of like shimmying right now. But I'd prefer if you shot right now. Shoot right now. Shoot right now. Shoot right now. There you go. Then you get smacked. That's probably not going to fully distract you. We'll open this. All that for a shotgun. All right, wait for a little bit. Get the pod drifting back. Man, all that for a shotgun. It's a silenced gun. I suppose that's something. Is this a super shotgun? It is a super shotgun. Is that beneficial? I don't think so. Alright, we remote. We get out. And we let the ship unload. There we go. Alright. Alright. I am curious what the other item on that ship was, the other crate. Because the silent shotgun was not worth going for. Probably. Alright, we got heat sensors, guns, armor, guns, jammer, defenders, all bunch of stuff. We're just gonna swap in again, I'm sure. Probably, maybe. Actually, we can't really do the same strategy that we did that time if the whole group is protected by a defender. We will get shot. I should have checked the exact location of where the target was standing. But nah, this is fine. I wouldn't want to hang out in that vision. So yeah, we definitely want to swap with them because we don't have a way to... No, wait, no, we do have a way to deal with the armor. So problem is you are gonna shoot your friend if we swap in. Something's going on with my computer today. Keep getting weird, random like screens going black or something. Alright, there's not really a way that I get into that crate. So by not going through this ship, I'm not missing anything. What if I just swap with you, walk up here, get crate, blow up this. It's gonna be, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 while waiting for this versus 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a little bit longer, but it does give us a couple. We go out of our way, but that's worth going out of our way for crates. We can't swap in on ship 3. Yeah, I think that's worth it. And then as we're going through here, once we've distracted them sufficiently, we can go back and dock with the pod to get another item. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. Boop, 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 doop, doop. Slowed down a little too early. Alright, I don't like any of your positions. What's the alarm? 60 seconds. Do I care? I feel like 2 long-range key clones is generally enough for ship 3, so I'm just gonna use those for now. Pod, you can start going back this way because the alarm's almost certainly gonna go off and I need you to get back there before it does. Okay, so they should all, I've hit them all, smacked them all once. So they should all be shooting at me at about the same time, and then I can duck around the corner right after. Yeah, all looks good, all looks good. Let them shoot. And make sure there's some bullet travel distance before breaking line of sight, just in case. I'm worried that they'll just like start moving up as soon as I left sight, but it looks like we were fine. All right, so now we can just walk over there. Dock, and we get a visitor. All right, that's got its uses. It is risky going down this way. Y'all are gonna be investigating. So it makes sense to throw a gun this way as a distraction. That's not really gonna change anything. Yeah, this is very risky, but I'm gonna go for it anyways. Ah, we're probably fine. Key clone, huh. Alright, could have been more aggressive with the key clone on ship 1 then. Can I break line of sight? Can I break line of sight? I can. Neat. Then I don't care about the ship docking. And then no one can hear this, so I'll go and blast that. Pick up the swapper. Ship's starting to get stabilized. I'm actually surprised that you still decided to place a jammer after seeing and shooting at me. I'm actually surprised at that. All right, subverter, fantastic. Get back over here. And can we scoop ourselves right up? We can. Making our way out. Probably should have waited a little bit. Let the ship unload. But it didn't seem like they were heading off to the airlock. Well, the newly created airlock. Drop them off, and for ship 3, we've got armor, random kits, tracker jammer. Sadly, not target fleas. But we've got a good number of tools. This large of a ship and no locked door to get into, and I've got both extreme range key clones and long range subverters. That is rude, game. Let it pass in between, and then we go. Doop, 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 doop. Alright. So we can... Sentry gun's a little annoying. Can't subvert it. It'll probably change directions by the time we get down there, honestly. But we can't subvert it, because then it'll kill people. Can't go this way, because the tracker... Unless we can. Let's see, so we got visitor. Where's visitor good for? Visitor appears to just not be super good. I think we ended off with the swap with target, visit, take them out, drag them out. Which means self-charging, we can make a couple uses of swapper early on. So I could, if it times out right, we could like subvert the tracker, then swap with them to try and get past. Yeah, it's all pretty straightforward when we've got extreme range. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we should be able to subvert or clone from there. This is pretty straightforward as well. Alright, alright. We're just gonna start walking and then see how things line up. Reinforcements is the alarm, and they're coming in over here, but I'm not planning on going that way. Sentry gun, why you gotta still be here? I can dodge your stuff. And then it's... Oh, I forgot. I'm not supposed to... Okay, luckily they're looking at me right now, but I'm not supposed to pause. I'm not supposed to pause and unpause while people aren't looking at me, because then we get faster bullets. Alright, no reason to not just grab this because of all the gadgets I've got. So I could walk this way and then try and swap with the tracker. I can't use a swapper down here because of the jammer, so this is actually feeling like the most inline speedy route. Wait, do you have? No, you don't. You're going on patrol, that could change things. Alright, so we're just gonna have to keep sentry gun in mind, and also positioning of people that could get shot by it in mind. Actually, what is the range on this? It'll be scary, but I think it'll be fine. Please stop walking close. Okay, thank you for turning around, sentry gun. Alright, they can set off the alarms. And if I can swap with you behind this wall, that would be perfect, but it seems that is not... Oh, yeah. What if throw a distraction and then swap? Will that work? I don't know. I think it's not necessary, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, yeah, you maintained your view right there. Alright, so deactivate that first. You do not have... Glitch dash. Alright, silent shotgun making its use. Just double check. I tried to just... What was that? What was that? I was just trying to cancel my shot by mousing it over here, but instead I released it over here and then just completely missed. I was going to shoot so that it would knock you back, and I was just gonna double check that you are in fact armored, and you are armored, but it's a little late. I can throw things at you. It doesn't help with you. I can shoot, but that's even worse. So I think I just throw things. All right, and that'll have to do. And then I just gotta avoid. I wish I could use a wrench. Wish I could use a wrench. Nah, I was hoping you wouldn't spot me. But oh well. Alright, go ahead and use this key clone. Alright, the jig is up for this room. Stealth-wise. So right now I just want to stun and delay people. And then this shotgun will finally be used to proper use. Oh god, that was loud. Good thing I've turned down the desktop volume quite a bit. That was very loud on my end. Alright. I threw that too early. I need to make sure it hits them while they can't see me. Still possibly too early. Come on, door closed, door closed, door closed. I have no idea if that hit them before or after the door closed. We'll find out momentarily. Hey, you hit them after the door closed. So they stopped following me. Perfect. Now they'll start panicking and stuff, but I'm pretty far out of the way now. So yay. Alright, go ahead and key clone here. Do I go for this crate? Nah, not with people following behind. It could be something useful, but we also don't need it. Alright, anything else here to use? No, not really. I'm gonna use a subverter here. Gonna end up not really needing the swapper, huh? Swapper or the visitor. We say hello. Make sure we're using concussive, concussive, concussive. And then we can blast you away. What is this? Crash grenade launcher. Neat. That would have been helpful prior to now. Yeah, I'll just wait a split second and use the silenced gun again. And then we shouldn't have to worry about you, and we can get the pod in place. We've got a couple minutes, we should be good. Get it. Drifting. And sure, why not? Silently take this out. All right. We leave. And we turn this in right before it takes over. Yeah, we got 40 seconds. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right, we submit for first place. Yay. Yeah. It was risky swapping in on those, especially the first one. But we managed to just barely get out. The silent shotgun did end up being like minorly useful, I will say. Wasn't expecting to go up against armored guards, and so that was a little bit useful. A little bit. Yeah, good day. And then someone got harmed on 7-2s. Harmed on a day like today. I'm curious what happened there. Because the only non-lethal options are shooting someone with the gun, which doesn't seem very likely, or picking someone up in space, which would just be an accidental spacing and then fixing it last second. So yeah, I'm curious what happened on 7-2's end for that. But yeah, and a good swap in. It was a little sketchy, but we got through. We got through. All right. Yesterday, we had me in first place with 55 seconds and a 480. We got 7-2 in second. Hitamari Sketch Homura in third. Basil in fourth. And Razdal Batchter in fifth place, making up the top 5. Nice job, everybody. Got one of the rare cases of the slower time is the better score. Just how the scoring system for speed dailies works out sometimes. But yeah, that is all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching. Oh, tomorrow we get a hammer and a slipstream. Sounds fun. But that is all for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow. This is 28 minutes? I did not expect that to be 28 minutes. Huh. Thanks for watching.